Because every athlete deserves to be treated like a pro. Henry Ford Sports Medicine.
At Michigan First Mortgage, we believe a home is more than just four walls. It's endless possibilities, where relationships are strengthened and next steps are taken. It's a place to call your very own, where you can create new traditions and welcome family with open arms. And at Michigan First, it's at the heart of everything we do. Let us help you discover the possibilities of home.
From our very first breath, curiosity is why we question everything through barrages of whys and how comes. It now needs the tools to will its vision into existence. Tools that will forever allow curiosity to obscure the line between technology and magic. Be curious. Make magic. Lawrence Technological University.
See how great the outdoors can be with the Trax from your Metro Detroit Chevy dealers. With its bigger, bolder, more refined style and advanced technology, you can take the wild out of the wilderness and experience nature your way. Lease a 2024 Trax LT for just $239 a month. Put it in D and see why Chevy drives the Motor City.
Good evening and welcome to Blue Devil Stadium for tonight's women's soccer senior night matchup between the visiting Cleary Cougars and your Lawrence Tech Blue Devils. Lawrence Tech Athletics, alongside the Wolverine Hoosier Athletic Conference, takes great pride in the conduct of its student athletes, coaches, officials, and spectators. We ask that you cheer on your team, but with the spirit of good sportsmanship kept in mind. Here are your starting 11. First, for the visiting Cougars. In goal, a senior from Muskegon, Michigan, number 00, Tara McGrath. At defense, a sophomore from Brandon, Ontario, number 4, Haley Saint. At midfield, a sophomore from Troy, Ohio, number 7, Peyton Zay. At forward, a redshirt junior from Gaylord, Michigan, number 10, Mariah Crone. At forward, a senior from Valencia, Spain, number 13, Chris Day Miguel. At midfield, a freshman from LTU, Michigan, number 14, Evelyn Cole. At midfield, a freshman from Williamston, Michigan, number 15, Ashley Stover. At midfield, a sophomore from Merhard, Germany, number 17, Tumara Tumarin. At defense, a senior from Coloma, Michigan, number 18, Alyssa Krennick. At defense, a sophomore from Williamston, Michigan, number 22, Natalia Mealy. At defense, a sophomore from Beithausen, Netherlands, number 24, Emma Nobles. The Cougars are coached by Steve Horn. His assistants are Philip Hayes, Dakota Curtis, and Tara Leach. Now for the starting lineup for your Lawrence Tech Blue Devils. Starting in goal, a senior from Brighton, Michigan, number 1, Sydney Schneerstein. At defense, a senior from Sarnia, Ontario, number 3, Jaden Conrad. midfield, a junior from Lake Orion, Michigan, number 5, Bridget Finneran. At defense, a senior from Grand Haven, Michigan, number 7, Ela Wilson. At midfield, a sophomore from Bellevue, Washington, number 8, Hinana Takashima. At forward, a senior from Ajax, Ontario, number 9, Malia Kennedy. At midfield, a senior from Livonia, Michigan, number 14, Michaela Warnock. At midfield, a senior from Norton Shores, Michigan, number 15, Jenny Deere. At defense, a freshman from Fraser, Michigan, number 17, Blair Wine. At midfield, a junior from Wixom, Michigan, number 21, Lindsay Ramos. At defense, a sophomore from New Hampshire, Michigan, number 26, Anna Magic. The Blue Devils are under the leadership of Andy Richards, assisted by Doug Steiner, Tony Vitale, Lulu Masindi, and Gloria Antonio Ayla. Please rise to remove your hats for the playing of the national anthem.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to Blue Devil Stadium here in Sunset Southfield. Getting ready for the Lawrence Tech Blue Devils on Senior Day to take on the Cleary Cougars. So happy to have you with us on the LTU Sports Network. My name is Giovanni Mosheri. I'll be your play-by-play for tonight, along with our stream operator, Chloe Hugg, our camera operator, Christian Hall, and our highlights and sideline from Carmen Foster. We appreciate you all tuning in to your Blue Devils tonight. The Lawrence Tech Blue Devils come in at 4th place in the WAC standings, but the Cleary Cougars having a rough start to their season, down in 12th place in the WAC, the Wolverine Hoosier Athletic Conference. LTU sporting an overall record of 4-7-3, a 2-4-2 WAC conference record, while the Cleary Cougars 3-8-4 overall, and 2-5-2 in conference play. It'll be the Lawrence Tech Blue Devils in the white kits today. The Cleary Cougars will be sporting the red. With the sun already set, we are under the lights from this kickoff of today's match. It will be into sunset and sundown throughout the rest. I'm almost not ready for it to be this late in August, but fall has arrived. And we are getting ready for action. At the center of the LTU logo, it is Lindsay Ramos. That'll be our first touch to get things started for the Blue Devils tonight. Yana Takashima joining her on the logo as well. And we are underway here in the Blue Devils Stadium. Already getting the first touch on the ball for the Cleary Cougars is number 00, Tara McGrath. She'll punt this one for it to drop in the center circle. Lawrence Tech will gather control in midfield. And they'll bring it back to the defense. Cleary already on offensive pursuit, but Lawrence Tech sweeps it up on the defense. Sarah Smith with it, trying to keep it in play. She cannot. It'll be a throw-in for the Cleary Cougars. LTU to clear it away. They'll keep control as they pass midfield. Ramos leading the way for the Blue Devils, and it's up in the stands. We thank the lovely pedestrian for tossing that one back in to let us continue play. LTU trying to center it. And it's taken up by McGrath. Now drop it into our far side. It'll be knocked out for an LTU throw-in. This one will make its way to the far touchline for an LTU throw-in. Neela Wilson on the toss. She'll pass it off. This one, in fact, for the Cougars. Cleary will chase it down at midfield, making their way into the attacking third. Still fighting for it. Cleary trying to make their way into the box, but LTU's defense not making it easy, and they'll clear it up to the logo. Ramos in pursuit of it. LTU's got it back. Ramos with the touch. Over to Wise. Wise will center it. No one home. Able to make a move through contact. Crone will switch the field. But a bit too much zip on it. It'll come out on our close side. Keeper in net for the Blue Devils is Sydney Schnunstein. Now out on the far side, the Cougars continue into the attacking third. Trying to make some moves to take a shot. And Schnurstein with the second attempt. We'll all but wrap it up for the Blue Devils. Ready to punt this one away. She'll roll it and keep it close to the defenders. We'll center it in with a lot of open space. Deere will send it up. Looking into the far wing, crossing it. Ramos takes a shot. That one just over the crossbar. It'll hit the football goalpost, which will be counted as out of bounds. A goal kick incoming for the Cleary Cougars. A lot of contact near that 35-yard line, but play continues. Able to keep it in play, but they'll mark it out of bounds for a Cleary throw-in. Trumick on the toss. Mitch on the toss. Dancing on the touchline. It's out once again for Cleary. Racing in the corner, but the LTU defense will clear it away. Still not out of harm's way yet. Cougars trying to recollect, but the Blue Devils have it with open space on the far side. Cleary looking for space upfield. They continue to operate on the far side, but LTU will regain possession. Bring it over to our close side, a bit too much zip on it. Looking for Claire Wise. Pass intercepted. Cougars have it. A leading pass, no one there to catch it in red. Over to the close side is where LTU will operate a one-touch. Bit too soft of a touch. It goes back to Cleary. Taking a shot, that one low for Schnurstein to take it for an easy save. That was Trumich on the shot, number 17. Throwing for LTU on the far side. Neela Wilson on the toss. Still fighting for it on that far touchline. It'll flip back to the Cougars. Trumich looking to lead one of her teammates to the back line, but no one follows. That will come for a goal kick for LTU. Sydney Scherstein will position it. She'll keep this one close. Trumich will send it back to the defenders. Back to midfield, Trumich trying to gain control, give it back to her defenders. Nobles will send it up. Cleary trying to find the right place to put this one as they move forward. In hot pursuit. Schnurstein backing away. That shot just up and above. A great shot for Cleary, but just a bit too high. Great way to stay aggressive for the Cougars. But either way, it results in a Schnurstein goal kick. Warren Nuckus will send it far. Paget sends it back to Schnurstein. She'll wait to be pressured to take action. She will. Over to Warnakis. Paget looking for a pass. She'll switch the field. Cleary trying to win back control as the ball is looking to be settled. Hesitating on the shot, moving forward. Passing in the box just a bit too much, and the defender is all that's there to chase it. They'll roll past the back line. Another goal kick incoming for Schnurstein. Cleary trying to win control of this one too, flipping it up towards the keeper. An easy pickup for Schnurstein. She'll punt this one away herself. Out of bounds as May was after it. Thrown by Wilson to May. LTU still with it. Wilson will throw it again. She's directing traffic. This one rattles between red and white. And big contact on that far 30-yard line. It'll be our first free kick of the match in favor of the Blue Devils. Hannah Paget will back up to take this one. Hand is up. Takes this one shallow. Cleary's got it. They'll take it away far side. Racing out of bounds. The ball stays in. Warrenukas fighting for control, being taken away. Warrenukas will send it back. The Blue Devils will reset. Over to May. The Blue Devils will send it up. Cleary pass intended for Canuck. Cleary will clear it. And a collision on the logo. No whistle for it. LTU continues. Up to Ramos. Ramos outnumbered. Ball taken away. Krenick to make the stop. She'll set it up. So far in this match has been a lot of Lawrence Tech in control. And Cleary just trying to salvage what little time they have with the ball. DeMiguel with the ball now. Ramos will spin around a defender, feed it inside. It'll come out to a bunch of Cougars and out to midfield. Zet was chasing for it, coast to coast for Cleary, but it ultimately come back to Schnurstein. A one-touch pass, too much to bring it out of bounds on the far side. Natalia Mali on the throw. Cleary looking for extra space. They'll bring it back. Nobles. Now back to LTU. Crone fighting for it. She keeps possession. Over to our close side, but LTU takes it. It's Wise. Wise trying to make a move. Knocking over a defender. Still loose, but Cleary's got it. LTU will win it back. Looking for the close side. They got Wilson. Wilson looking for an angle. Back to Wise. Wise will flip the field. Whistle blown for the contact around that 25-yard line. Cleary will now have their first free kick of the match. Haley Saint backing up to take it. LTU will win it back. Wise chases it down. Weaving through defenders, too heavy of a touch, and Cleary will clear it away. One touch pass, looking into the box. One-on-one opportunity, there's a shot right to the keeper. Tara McGrath with a great save with two hands to keep us scoreless here at Blue Devil Stadium. And the LTU crowd here turning up the heat at home. Not just because it's a little chilly out. Still with it is Wilson. Wilson will cross it to Cougars. McGrath will go and grab it with two hands. Wilson once again with the ball will bring it to the far side. Takashima will send it farther to the far side. May looking for an angle. Crosses it over. No Blue Devils there. Just the gloves of McGrath. She'll punt this one away over to the logo. Cleary so far has not had a chance to have a sustained, controlled possession. Meanwhile, LTU has been the one setting up plays and putting shots near the net. Looking to gain control is Takashima and Wilson. This one will come out of bounds for an LTU throw. It's Wise. Wise to Takashima. Now flips over to a Cleary throw-in. Trumich tosses it and will center it for the Red Kits. To race down the far touchline. Cleary keeps it in play. Malie will be dispossessed. And be dispossessed right back to the Cleary Cougars. Able to steal the pass and feed it forward. It's Zeh. Zeh looking for a shot. Going to her left side. Too heavy and it'll be cleared away. But that one coming off the touch of Lawrence Tech. This will be our first corner kick of our match. This one going in favor of the Cougars. And it's Peyton Zay who will take it. Zay brings it to the top of the box. No one there, and LTU will clear it away to our close side. Cleary trying to stay in the attacking third, but they'll back up. Looking for more open space to the LTU logo. Saint will send it all the way back to McGrath. Some of the crowd here at Lawrence Tech sporting glow-in-the-dark devil horns. Great way to show your LTU spirit here at Blue Devil Stadium. LTU now with it on the far side. We'll switch it over to the close side. Trying to center it, and here comes a Cougar to block it. It'll now be a throw-in for the Blue Devils. Cleary will take it away. Tripped up right around the center circle. Whistle blows in favor of the Cougars. And before today's match, we had a wonderful ceremony honoring the 12 seniors on this LTU team this year. Parents, family, friends, and loved ones all in attendance. Tailgates and all the fun and festivities beforehand. We'll have many interviews with such seniors for this game that you guys can find wherever you get your LTU content. Throw and taken away by May, and she'll send it to the far corner. The Cougars will let that one go to the back line for McGrath to take care of the goal kick. McGrath will hand this off to Saints for the goal kick. Still, so far in this half, Cleary has had a few more opportunities to gain possession. They're starting to win their way back in that category. But so far, it's still a whole lot of Lawrence Tech. Cleary has been able to intercept passing lanes, but not for a sustained possession. But they're getting better at it, sending it back to their defense to find the right spot to pursue forward. But either way, we're tied where it matters on the scoreboard, 0-0 in our first half. Fighting for it in midfield. Takashima will send it up for Williams. Williams will center it. Taking a shot, and McGrath has the save. That one skipping off the turf. At about a waist-high save. McGrath will punt this away. This one's now a race to the close wing. LTU will win it. Warrenukas fighting against Cleary number 10, Mariah Crone. Giving her a taste of the shoulder in that corner. Cougars looking for that attacking third. Whistle called. Whistle blown, rather. It'll be a free kick for LTU. be taken by Hannah Paget. Sophomore from New Hudson, Michigan. She'll give it back to Schneerstein, a native of Brighton, Michigan. Many of both of these rosters coming within the southeastern Michigan area. The handball will be called near that 30-yard line. This one will go in favor of LTU. I like Hannah Paget to take this one as well. So we've seen her take most of the free kick duties. She'll bend this one inside towards the top of the arc. LTU still fighting for it, but Cougars want to bring it the other way. Taking a high shot. It's up, and it is good for the other sport, of course, but it'll be out of bounds in the one we play today. We have some substitutions on the Cleary side. Cougars were looking for a big pass forward, but interrupted, and it'll bring it back to their defense. LTU around the defender. It'll come back to them. Paget looking for an angle, couldn't get it, but it comes off the shin guards of a Cougar, and it'll be their throw-in to keep the possession alive. Paget throws it to Williams. Williams will take it back. Conrad will bring it to the far side. We'll let that one roll out for Malia May. She throws it in, but back in Cougar possession. They'll send it far up. No red kits around. Just Michaela Waranakis. Paget will send it back to Schneerstein. Schneerstein, one of the many seniors honored tonight on senior night. Or senior day as of before this match when the sun was still up. But now we're in the senior night part of it. And racing in the far corner is May, trying to keep it in bounds. Just a bit too much zip on the pass, and it goes past the back line for a Cougar goal kick. And an LTU chant roars through the stands. If you were here, you could feel it in your feet. A rumbling chant through the fans in blue. Trying to keep it with the Blue Devils as Finneran, now to Takashima. Takashima looking for an angle. Passing it inside and cleared away. Nuckus will bring this back up. McGrath will have it back for Cleary. Should keep her close to her near side defender. And clearing it away is Nobles. This one will go coast to coast to Schneerstein. We appreciate all of you tuning in to the LTU Sports Network to see Senior Day for your women's soccer team. Oh, and taking a shot with the open goal, and Cleary's got the first one on the board. Shot taken by number 16, Morgan Vanos, catching the keeper out of position to put the Cougars on the board. But the LTU chant roars only louder. But LTU's got some work to do to get back into this one to find their equalizer. With less than 15 to go in this first half. Always got to make sure as a keeper you're in the right position. Because if you get caught slipping, that's no good. LTU trying to win it back on the far side. Letting that one roll out for their own throw-in. Nariara Ripoll was on the throw-in. But LTU will keep this one. Looking for an open pass. Williams will be tripped up and dispossessed. Cleary will shake the defender. It's Crone. Fighting for it on the far side to keep it in play. Ripoll keeps it in, sends it forward. The Cougars will send it back on defense. Now in a position to where they can hold on to their lead in no rush to make any swift action. It'll be up to the Blue Devils to force such action. Making the job all the tougher for the LTU Blue Devils. Sending that one into the box, a clean scoop for McGrath. Dropping that one towards the logo. Devereaux on the close side, trying to chase it and keep it in. It'll still be their throw-in. LTU trying to get in the box. That one taken away to the back line. That'll be a corner kick for the LTU Blue Devils. A great set piece opportunity to potentially get them back into this one with an equalizing goal. And here come the LTU chants. Taking this one is Claire Wise. Wise will take the near pass over to Padgett. Padgett will send it into the mix, looking for the header, and almost to just the right side of the right post. That'll be a goal kick for the Cougars, but man, was that header close. Beating the hands of McGrath, but just a bit outside. Cleary holds on to their lead. Less than 11 to go in the first half. Cougars will bring it back to the keeper. Jumping up and winning the header for the Blue Devils. Fighting to keep it in bounds is Devereaux. Devereaux sending it up. Sending it to May on the far side. Couldn't get to her. As she was fighting with Trumich to keep possession. Devereaux swooping in on all sides. But the Cougars aren't done yet. Still trying to recover this one in the attacking third. But LTU will try and clear this one away. LTU trying to win this back. May. Blue Devil being knocked down. It'll be a free kick. Knock it down, Claire Wise. Taking the free kick is Paget. Paget sends it in. This one racing to the corner. Cleary able to bring it out to the touchline for only a throw-in. Not giving up a corner kick. Isabella Devereaux. Awaiting substitutions before the throw-in. Devereaux sends it in. Paget looking for open space. She'll bring it back to Waranakis. Pass was looking for Ripoll, but too much on it will send it out of bounds. Still fighting for it. LTU will get the throw in. Ripoll. 1-on-3 with Cougars. And they'll have the throw in. Emily Bourne brings it back to play. More substitutions for Lawrence Tech before the throw-in by Ripoll. Out of bounds for the Red Kits. Bourne once again. Keep this throw in on the defensive side. Under 7 minutes to go in this first half. Cleary with the 1-goal lead. Scherstein comes up to boot it away. Lawrence Tech looking to get back into this one with an equalizer. Williams will send it back to Conrad. Conrad has to chase it before turning the corner and setting it up. May's trying to fight for it at midfield. A bit too much to draw the whistle for the Cougars. We'll send it in. Dispossessed on the 50-yard line. Still fighting for it. Cleary will bring it back before they bring it up. Foul called. This one will go in favor of the Blue Devils. Conrad initially backing up to take it, but it'll go back to Paget. This one goes backwards to Schnurstein. And no reason to rush is the LTU keeper. And a Paget trying to send it up, but it's sent back. Teams trading touches back and forth across midfield. For Roranakis. Take her time and send this one up. Header keeps its momentum, but they'll take it back to McGrath. Well, Fritchie was chasing it, forcing the kick. And an offside flag goes up. Pass was intended for Mariana Crone. Free kick will go back to Schnurstein. Paris Rettig on the pitch in the defender spot for Lawrence Tech. LTU trying to chase the passes here, trying to turn this into an offensive opportunity, but it is cleared up towards midfield. Cleary will take it back. Out of bounds on the far side. This ball coming up sky high. And out of bounds for LTU. That pass will skip its way over to the far side. Another throw in for LTU. Williams, the intended throw-in target. A whistle blown at midfield. We'll give it to the Cougars. Riley Julian will give the free kick efforts to Haley Saint. Cleary coming away with it, weaving through traffic. They'll send this one to the far wing. A foot race for it. It'll stay in bounds. Maya Adams for the Cougars chase that one down. It'll come just out of play, but she'll have the throw in before giving it to Emily Bourne. So we wait for substitutions for the far side throw-in for Cleary. Bourne launches it into the box. Cougars looking for a shot. It'll be cleared away towards midfield. Now switching the field to the close side. Paget running with it. Dribbling her way through. Sends it up just a bit behind her intended target and Isabella Devereaux. Now we'll come back to a goal kick. The final few moments of the first half. winding down. Cleary holding on to their 1-0 lead over the hosting Lawrence Tech Blue Devils. Saints sends it in. Final few seconds of the half. Cleary sends it up. A foot race in the corner. Trying to turn the corner. It comes out to the back line with the clocks hitting 0. And that will be the story of the first half. A tough battle between both, but one opportunity for the Cleary Cougars was enough to get them the goal. Morgan Vanos scoring with the keeper out of position to make it Cleary 1-0 in the first half. And we'll take a break here for halftime. We'll come back for the second half of action here on the LTU Sports Network. Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Blue Devil Stadium. Getting ready for the second half between the Cleary Cougars and the Lawrence Tech Blue Devils. Cleary up 1-0 at the start of this second half. We appreciate you tuning in here on the LTU Sports Network. My name is Giovanni Moscheri. I'll be your play-by-play for today. LTU had a lot of control in the start of the first half, but as it went on, things started to even out. And Cleary had the opportunity, crossing in front. Lawrence Tech couldn't get the final touch to get that one towards the net early with an opportunity to score. But Cleary's goal came off of catching the keeper out of position. A shot from about 30 yards out was enough to get Cleary the lead that they have. And LTU's been scratching and clawing to get back into the game ever since. Cleary Cougars in the red kits, Lawrence Tech in the whites as they chase for it on that far side. LTU scoring from left to right, Cleary scoring from right to left in the second half. Splitting defenders, sending it up. Looking for an angle, taking a shot just over the crossbar for Cleary. Schnurstein now gets ready for the goal kick. Cougars back with it, Julian. Weaving through traffic. Chasing forward, Schnurstein comes out. Schnurstein snatches it. And a rumble in the stands follows. These fans are hype here in Southfield. LTU on the counterattack, couldn't keep it amongst themselves. The lead will send it up. Looking for Crone as it makes its way past the touchline. The Cleary throw-in. Malie makes her way up to toss it. Cleary now taking it back on defense and bringing it all the way back to McGrath. Being pressured and knocking over the keeper. Charging towards McGrath was Isabella Davaro. That one drawing a whistle. They'll have a free kick at the top of the box there. And for those of you watching at home, if you got a moment to spare, and you usually get a good view of the moon at home, now's the time to go and take a look at it right now. It's not quite a full moon, but it's got a fantastic, almost sunrise orange on it. If you guys want to take a look out the window, that is worth the view. Meanwhile, Cleary on the nearby throw-in. Cleary on the move. A bit of wrestling going on that close side. Cleary now brings it to the far side. Fighting for it at midfield. We have a foul called in favor of the Cougars. Bit of contact beyond the ref's threshold. This one being taken by Emma Nobles. Nobles launches it. Comes back her way in LTU possession. They'll bring it back on defense. LTU bringing it to the far corner on the defensive side. Cougars now the ones holding on to most of the possession to start off this second half. We're already 5 minutes into it. Out to the near side, too much zip on it. We'll bring it out. For a Cleary throw-in. May lead to take it. And she'll do it again. Hit the reset button on the throw-in. LTU now on the offensive move. Just trying to keep it in, can't do it. Claire Wise losing control. Giving it back to the red. Another throw-in for Malie. So far in these opening minutes of the second half, LTU hasn't spent much time in the attacking third. With a lot of open space here on the far side, they send it up. They look to get to there. Able to keep it in bounds. Back and forth, but ultimately taken out of bounds by Alyssa Krenek. They'll set up a LTU throw-in, but it'll allow Cleary to set up on defense. Still inbounds, 2 Blue Devils on it. Trying to keep it in the box, lost control of it. A handball called that'll halt the possession and send it the other way. Haley Saints been responsible for much of the free kicks and corner kicks for Cleary so far. LTU will bring it to that far side. And racing with it is Paget. Paget sends it in. LTU with it near the top of the box. Taking the shot, rattled on its way through as it rolls its way to the back touchline. Coming out before cleared away. Taking the shot was Claire Wise. And with that last touch from the Cougars on that back line, we have our first corner kick of the second half for LTU. Jenny Deere sends it up, shot taken. Cleary looking to take it away. And they're able to bring it up. LTU will reset on their offense. Deere back with it. Pass deflected, it'll be sent back to Paget. She'll send it into the box. Header knocking it up, right into the gloves of McGrath. Great job trying to use the header to deflect the ball's trajectory, fake out the keeper, but not enough change of direction. LTU racing back with it. Couldn't get past the defender, and it goes the other way. Back to midfield. In crowded territory, LTU trying to find an opening in the box, but it'll be cleared away. They'll have to retry a bit of wrestling on that 35-yard line. Too much for the referee. It'll be a free kick for LTU. Paget will take it. The close hash of the 37-yard line exactly. Paget fires, bending in, into the box, popped up with the header. LTU still fighting for it, but the Cougars will take possession of it, and with speed, trying to keep control, they send it towards the far side before being knocked out. They had a chance to ride the Lightning coast to coast, but a couple errored passes halted their momentum. Cleary thrown on the far side. Cleary still fighting, and they got it. Over now to the inside, they bring it back out to the wing. Fighting to keep it in, but Paget will knock it out. It was Crone fighting for it. Trumich on the throw-in. Flipping that one back. Cleats almost at forehead height. But Schronstein will get ready for the goal kick. Schronstein will keep it close. We'll switch it over to our closer side. Great pullback move for space. LTU on the move. They'll send it up. Looking for the far side, looking for Paget. But defender Trumick, the midfielder rather, had enough speed to bring it out. LTU sending it in the box again. Return to sender. Back to the top. LTU just can't find the right opportunity to send it in the right spot. Meanwhile, Cleary with speed. Taking the low shot just outside to the right post. That was Mariah Crone on the shot. But on its way out, it deflected off a Blue Devil, setting up a Cleary corner kick, being taken by Peyton Zay. Zay fires, bending outside. Header pops it up. Schronstein able to grab it on the second effort. Cleary will send it back to the defense before they send it forward. Into open field, they'll bring it into the box. Forcing to keep her out. Collision, 3 players down. A foul will be called in LTU's favor against Cleary. A Cougar and 2 Blue Devils in the collision, Schronstein included. LTU now closing in on 30 minutes left to play. Looking for an opportunity, couldn't chase it before the back line. Goal kick coming up for McGrath. But with the clock winding down, 30 minutes left. Some substitutions being made. Bringing it towards midfield. Over now in the attacking third, Cleary. Just trying to find an opportunity to knock it forward. And he'll do so, but no one's there, and it'll make its way out on the touchline. Throw-in coming up for LTU. Waiting more substitutions before the throw-in. Chaos on that close side. LTU able to keep it in and send it up. But only Cleary there to collect. And they'll bring it back on defense. Blue Devils up to the far side. Taking a shot up. A one-handed save by McGrath would knock it over the crossbar. A shot from downtown, still saved to hold on to the Cougars' lead. But that'll bring up an LTU corner kick. Jenny Deere will take it, number 15 for the Blue Devils. Deere fires. Will pass through and is popped up by the Cougars. Back to the close side. Deere throws it in. A far one. Too high for the header. And Cleary will take it away. Soft touch will keep it with Cleary. But LTU's getting aggressive, trying to fight back for that possession. They got the throw in far side. That one knocked off, or knocked away. It'll stay with LTU. Rather, it'll be a foul on the field. Padgett will take the kick. Sending it into the box. A header up, bobbling in front of the net. Continuing to the close side. And now being knocked out of bounds. Stays with LTU, but they're getting aggressive. Throwing into the box. Trying to flip around, looking for a shot, but Cougars are everywhere. They send it in from up high. Header pops it up. LTU not giving up on it. And Cleary will finally kick it away. LTU will send it back to Schnurstein. Teams fighting for it. At midfield, going out of bounds. Will be a Cleary free kick near midfield. Rising up for it, couldn't get it. Cougars trying to plan their offense, but it'll stay with LTU's defense as they bring it up. Devereaux centers it. No one there to get it. Stays with LTU. Before coming back to the bottom of the circle. Teams exchanging touches. They go to the far side. Over and across and too high. LTU stacking up the shots, stacking up the opportunities. None to go through yet as Cleary's defense has swarmed almost every opportunity. As they still hold on to their one-goal lead they got in the 30th minute of this match. And that goal scored by Morgan Vanos, the freshman forward from Rockford. Knocked out of bounds. LTU will keep it. Wise. Over to that far side. Cleary trying to keep it in. Still fighting for it. LTU now in the attacking third. They'll bring it back, but Cougars intercept. A yellow card given. Yellow card on LTU. Couldn't catch who it was on. But either way, a free kick upcoming for the Cougars, as the referees make their note. Kick from Haley Saint incoming. Cougars send it in. Schneerstein will catch it. Blue Devils trying to weave their way through, couldn't shake off the defender. Stover taking it away. And Paget able to keep it in bounds. Sending it into the box, defender pops it up. And the last touch from Paget will roll it past the back line. Goal kick coming up for Cleary. McGrath currently with the shutout, with 21 minutes left to go in this match. Substitutions coming up before the goal kick. LTU wasting no time, throwing it in. Waiting for the touch, Jenny Deere, as well as Paget. Paget will circle back, looking for more open field. May will pass it back. Ramos sending it up back for May. Couldn't catch it as it rolls out. Teammates discuss who will take the goal kick. And Haley Saint insists that she takes the goal kick. More substitutions. And Saint fires. This one rolling low. Knocking down one of the Cougars. Coming down is Crone, and that'll make a kick go their way. Taking the kick is Emma Nobles. From midfield, Nobles. Launching it into the box. They'll let that one come out for a Schneersang goal kick. .18.5 to go. Lawrence Tech knocking on the door. Will anyone answer? Wilson on the far side. Comes out of bounds. LTU will keep it. Paget making moves, keeping it to the white. Wilson sends it in. Couldn't turn around for the shot. Comes the other way. May sends it in with a chip. Nobody home. Tara McGrath will punt this one away. Cougars on the offense with some speed. Barreling through the defense, top of the box, takes a low shot. Outside to the right. She didn't get her hands on it, so it'll be a goal kick. Some substitutions coming in now for the Cleary side. Paget trying to barrel through defenders, stays in bounds though. Chasing forward in the far wing. Paget trying to keep it, it'll go past the back line. Cleary goal kick. This time Saint will take the goal kick. It seems like they're just taking turns throughout today's match. Brings it to midfield, but May fighting for it for LTU. Jenny Deere sends it in. Outnumbered, and it keeps going until it passed the back line. Another goal kick coming up. LTU having trouble once they bring it into the box, having trouble controlling it and getting yourself a chance for a good shot. Saint now taking this one. I'm not sure how they're deciding who's taking which. But Saint now for the second time in a row on a goal kick. Clearing that one to the far side, nobody home. Let's bring a Cleary throw in. Trumich to take it. Referee didn't like it so much. And it flips over to LTU. Deere launches it, trying to get the one touch over to the other side, and that one will just keep rolling. More substitutions for Cleary before the goal kick comes up for the Cougars. Haley Saint. Cleary still fighting, shoving the defender as it makes its way all the back to Schnurstein. We got a Blue Devil down on the far side. They'll stop the clock. And it looks like it's Hannah Paget, a sophomore defender, down on the turf. 13:06 on the clock. Cleary still holding on to their lead despite the efforts of LTU. Paget makes her way off the pitch. Fanarin makes her way onto the pitch in replacement. LTU will have it with many Cougars laying back on defense, just trying to hold on to this lead for another 13 minutes. Out of bounds. Out of bounds on the far side, a Cleary throw-in. LTU back with it, or Arnukis. Oh, it'll be a free kick near midfield. This one will sail its way back on that far side. They'll bring it back to Schnurstein. Conrad. A little too much zip. It comes out of bounds. Coming back for Cleary. Thrown by Mali. Conrad takes it away. Over to May. May centers it. For Ferriman. Ferriman will bring it to the outside. Making a move, past the defender. Takes a shot from downtown. Off on the left. $11 to go. Lawrence Tech needs a goal to secure the equalizer here on senior night. Cleary will do all they can to hold on. The LTU chants resume for this fiery home crowd. Back and forth before making its way to midfield. Comes out of bounds. Padgett returns to the pitch. Took the throw in. Now Conrad. Rapol sends it in. One-on-one with the keeper, sliding in. And making the grab is McGrath. Taking the contact and closing the distance between her and the attacker. One-on-one. A great save from Tara McGrath. LTU will bring it back. Over to Deere. LTU feeds it in, no one home. That one just outside on the right. McGrath just making sure as she escorts it out. Goal kick coming up for Saint. 9 minutes to go. More substitutions. And Saint fires. Williams with the first header. LTU keeping it with them. Takashima sends it in. It's at the top of the box. Low rolling shot. Scooped up by McGrath. In no rush to punt it away. Now she does. Exactly to midfield. As LTU prepares another attack. Cleary keeping much of their team on the defensive side. Taking a shot from downtown, skipping up, and a one-handed save will knock it out of bounds. Corner kick coming up for the Blue Devils, but that one came as a surprise to McGrath, taking an awkward bounce on its way. Andrea Williams. Williams low, looking for the header. Loose in the box, knocked away. LTU sends it back in. Taking another shot deep, over the head, and there's the equalizer! over. Lawrence Tech ties it up with 7 minutes to go. And the horns sound here at Blue Devil Stadium. Cleary will take their touch. 7 minutes of an equalized match. And the crowd is back and alive. Come out of bounds. So we're waiting to get a confirmation as to who scored the goal. Nayara Ripoll, the one responsible for the goal, the freshman midfielder from Barcelona, Spain. That's the one they've been looking for ever since the 30th minute. And now in the 85th, we find ourselves equalized. Free kick coming up on the far side, about the 45-yard line. Paget fires, this one tall, coming down to earth, skips, there's the header, it's loose in the box, and it goes its way to the far side. Whistle blows, and Cleary will take the quick free kick, and now they're in a hurry, 5.5 to go. Cleary wants their lead back, but LTU forced the equalizer here on senior night. Back to Schnurstein. LTU with space to progress. The goal scorer, Ripoll, weaving through defenders, passes it off to Takashima. Comes back to the Cougars. Making a move to the right, couldn't keep control, and it's back to the Blue Devils, but that's too much for the referee's liking. Be a foul for Cleary. Malay, Natalia Malay. LTU back with it. Cleary back with it. Looking for an angle. Keeping it in bounds. It's Trumick. Trumick sends it in, and it's returned to center. Trumich to throw it in. Substitutions being made for Cleary. Outside the box, taking a tall shot. A great two-handed punch. And the two-handed save for Schnurstein. 4 minutes to go. Schnurstein punts it away. Paget sends it into the box. Her target tripped before it made its way to the keeper's hands. Cleary trying to force their way into the box. We'll bring it back towards their defense. Taking it to the far side. Coming down to earth. LTU will clear it away. Couldn't keep control of it, but yes, she does. Knocking down a defender on the way. Devereaux with the foul. Right on that 30-yard line is where the Cougars will take it. Emma Nobles. Back to Schnurstein. Cleary with open field. Trying to take the shot from downtown. It was blocked. Now on the outside of the box, looking for an angle. Popped up. Cleary still has it, racing into the near wing. Able to keep it in bounds, racing to the corner. Couldn't turn the corner. And it comes out of bounds off their touch. It'll be a goal kick for Schnurstein. 1 minute, 40 seconds left to go. LTU proceeds. Up to the far side, Padgett with it, looking for an angle. Sends it over to Devereaux. Devereaux turns around, takes a shot, and McGrath is ready for it. McGrath punts it away, 1:12 to go. Racing for it is Warren Uckus. She'll guide that one out of bounds for her throw-in. 60 seconds to go. A foul for the Blue Devils. Can anyone break the tie in this final minute? Free kick taken far down the field. Mays chasing for it, just able to keep it in bounds. Looking for an angle. Crosses it. Looking for Takashima. Rolls towards the Cougars. It's still loose. May fighting for it. Rapole sends it back. Didn't see the Cougar behind her. And they switch it the other way. And now with speed. Here comes Cole. Cole needs to shake a defender. She can't, and it's knocked to loose to open territory. Devereaux, final few seconds. Cleary taking the last kick. And this one will end in an exhilarating equalized match. A tie 1-1 between the Cleary Cougars and your Lawrence Tech Blue Devils. With 15 minutes left in the first half, Morgan Vanos was the one to score for Cleary to get the 1-0 lead. And with 7.5 to go in the second, it would be equalized for the Lawrence Tech Blue Devils by freshman Nariana Rapole. On Senior Day, we appreciate all that our seniors have done for this program, all 12 of them, as part of the Lawrence Tech Blue Devils. This has been an exhilarating game to call with you. We appreciate you stopping by here, wherever you get your Lawrence Tech Blue Devils content. My name is Giovanni Mosheri, with our stream director, Chloe Hugg, with our camera operator, Christian Hall, and with our highlights and sideline specialist, Carmen Foster. My name is Giovanni Mosheri. We appreciate you tuning in. We'll see you next time here on the Lawrence Tech, the LTU Sports Network.